Day 55. After 55 days, I've locked in a path that I like. All I had to do was reverse the direction of my original loop. I cannot pass. There's a skunk on the other side of the bridge. He moved. I didn't have to pay the fee. Let's keep walking. After a while of playing Walking Simulator, I've unlocked cheats and can now fly. I thought I could make the leaves move by running past them, but the ground was too wet and they were too heavy. And here's me on a rock. And then I worked out. Huh? Another rainy day. I would have welcomed this weeks ago, but it's getting a bit excessive. Well, it's raining outside, and I don't have anything planned. A couple weeks ago, I bought a green screen. It was like $250 because it was on sale. Because no one wants to buy a green screen. But I think green screens are cool, so that's what I'm gonna learn how to do today. I'm gonna try to build a little stand for it, and then put myself in a different spot. That's what we're doing. So the plan is to use this wood to try to build a frame for the green screen because my room's small, so I can use it anywhere. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm repurposing dowels from my soundproof setup that was attached to my desk. Starting off the build, I'm actually gonna measure it to make sure it's long enough. When I actually take the time to plan out a build, I find it very valuable to lay everything on the ground before I assemble it. But half the time I just slap things together. I think my biggest issue is going to be the bottom half. That's where the feet will be. I need to connect them somehow. I don't have enough scrap wood in order for them to connect. Because if not, it's just going to be wobbling all over the place. So I'm going to try to figure that out. I started brainstorming an idea for the bottom half. I ended up settling on just making feet instead of trying to connect the long beams together. I was sacrificing stability for portability. And since I want this to be portable, I'm not going to screw everything together. I'm just going to make holes so I can shove the dowels into the wood so I can take it apart and put it back together. I don't really think it mattered, but I squared off the wood. And then I started drilling. I connected the dowels. I chose the right bit because they fit very snugly. With the top done, I worked on the legs. So it's kind of flimsy, but it's not meant to be touched. The issue I'm having now is that it's too short. So I gotta make the legs taller. I found some scrap wood. We're gonna use them as legs. One solution leads to another problem. I need to make where the hole doesn't go all the way down. All right. I fixed the height problem. I have more headroom. Now I gotta figure out how to mount the green screen. The solution was just to use clamps. It does. And it's not half bad. Oh, that's so cool. I went down a very long rabbit hole to do this. The setup in here is insane. The setup in question. There's like no room in here, but I got the 3 lights pointed at that, and now I can be in space. Now I gotta figure out how to do it in my editing software. So I'm gonna do some bits, and then if I learned how to do it, you'll see it right. All right, Mr. Editor Man. It's time for you to learn how to use this in editing. Put me in a desert. I need water. Put me in space. Put me on an island. Woo! I don't know what to do with this bit, but got a green screen. Yeah, I went down a long rabbit hole for this. It was like a 3-hour ordeal. There's like, it's so hot in here, the lights are cooking me, but I'm really excited that it actually worked. I didn't think it would work. Anyways, next segment. So yeah, I need more practicing in the editing, but I also need to straighten out the fabric. When I use like a live software like OBS, wrinkles don't really show up as much. But yeah, just need more practice.
Ugh. 30. Alright, I gotta tap for 30 minutes. I'll see you in a bit.
Good night.